At least we got a nice little birdie on our shoulder. Hey, welcome back to more ReFantazio. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we got Heismay on board to our squad and found out that one of the guards is kidnapping a bunch of kids and is apparently sacrificing them. Something like that. I don't know, or at least selling them off. Something of that sort. So much happened, I'm finding it hard to sleep. Now we'll go back to the Gauntlet and read in the evening breeze. Gotta sleep, lad.
Sleep, lad? As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there? Don't see many carrying those around. Bit of an odd question, but what's your real aim as a group?
Sorry, but I can't tell you just yet.
Thought as much. In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask. Don't worry, lad. Just water. Back where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you chiefs. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances. Loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills, that the city's majority might accept me, and I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They never really wanted me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds were dirtier and kept secret. Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
And from now on, we're friends.
A free spirit, are you? It'll be my pleasure, then.
The aloof hermit, Heismay. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Perhaps our fates are our bounds.
Now the whole party can get the thief. Pretty simple.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. Long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours? So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here. In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state. Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak. Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Excellent, well here. Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution, as we both more sand monsters to contend with. If you don't think we can handle this yet, we can go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need it. Indeed, I've only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I leave the matters in your hand, Captain. Head on into the afternoon, as I said.
Let's focus.
We have until the 16th. I'm just double checking my time. Okay, we'll be fine.
The search begins.
Really?
Hands of Blind Will Ellie, yeah. Idol's Day means that we have shops. What fucking requests do we have that we can turn in?
Alright then.
Oh, that's right, we can go visit Maria now. Don't want to do that right now, though. Probably. But I'll first just check out everything we have here.
Got a bargain.
Sandglass Katana is better. Only slightly, but still.
Now then.
Yeah. What do we got? Iron Gauntlets, not great. I didn't see what we got from that one. Damascus Club. I think what we have is better. Sanctor's Vigor for extra electric. Scale Mail for extra endurance. Extra agility from some Jeweled Balmoral. Get Garlic Aromatics to prevent daze. And a Frost Igniter. Okay. Wondering what... Again, I'm just being very cautious with my time. I'm aiming to do the dungeon on the 10th? 10th? Yeah, on the 10th. Just because, again, there's some very easily missable stuff that happens in the intervening. Now pick up the Alpha Rockworm Volmo, Monstrous Man-Eater. Valmo Quest was spotted in a cave a little ways from Artira. Miner was eaten, so now the whole lot are fearing for their lives. Most for are still helping out miners all the same. Of course, we'll go and help them out. And I probably should have read all that out loud. Yeah, well. That opens up Man-Eater's Grotto.
This place.
Now, if you're going through a location... Oh. What's going on there? If you go through a location, that does not count as an extra day. We would still be able to go from Camaro right to the Man-Eater's Grotto. So, yeah. No worries there.
We'll face danger here.
However, we're not going to do that quite yet, just because that's a little bit more on the difficult side. Okay. Yeah, we'll go and at least we'll start off with the Imp's Den. Of course, make sure that I am not the mage. Guess we'll go Seeker. Golden Epee. Yeah, we'll go Seeker.
Everyone is here.
Got a couple of bounties we want to take care of. How far do I run it then?
What are we doing there again?
forest path of the bounty should be the leader of a band of goblins. Well, the only one with pump assassins who lord over
You
those
look
sick.
super
Goblins can be a handful with a leader organizing. We best deal with them now for the sake of the locals. Let's get there by midday. But of course, so long as you don't dilly dally, that is. Sail it till we get there.
What to pick?
And I don't believe we.
Alright then.
I assume we don't have Heismay up yet. No. Right, I guess I think Heismay's sleeping during the day. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I might just be making that up. I could just go and boost up our. Oh no, he's right there. See, very wrong. We finished off both of our books, so I suppose the best option for us is talk to Stroll.
Well, hey,
Let's go and hone our weapons.
so,
Get no reason not to.
got a moment?
I'm gonna have myself here, but everything settled down. I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory. Not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey,
How about you? I shared my plan, now let's hear yours. What do you do when the fight's over?
So that.
I think I want to travel.
I see.
Go where the wind takes you, I take it. It does sound nice. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it'll all be for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters. They'll leave it to a spineless army and incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Luis.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree. Seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're a captain, truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line in our fight, so it's only right that you lead our fight, I say. I force more into your mission.
Hey,
Envy you sometimes. Now, to act with such conviction, how does one become so bold?
Yeah.
Only what needs to be done one step at a time. It's just something done. Get so fixated on the past, I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward, and that's what I envy about you. All this to say, I have faith in you. For more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined on what the people think of his justice. Free to make their choices, but so is the one being chosen. Who will end up being after all this? Anyways, the sword is shining like new. Let's finish this up.
Alright.
Increase our courage by a decent chunk. We're already at level 2 everything. Cool. 1300 mag is pretty decent. There's some creepy flying insects buzzing about on the deck. Can they just bugger off? Anyway, we should deal with them before they get inside the run and cause a real headache. So now there's time for your attempts at humor. We should get to the deck and eliminate these pests with haste. Sometimes when you are on the Gauntlet Runner, some enemies will just show up. Oh, that's right. God, I really should take this weapon. No, I tried it. It ain't for me. I don't think we have any ice on us, so. Can we do anything for you? Yeah. I don't think we can. Now I'm just gonna attack.
It's okay.
Just let him go. And yeah, I'm gonna take off the partisans. It's not worth it. It's screwing me up too much.
the Imp's Den, home to countless bandits over the years, has warranted the caution of all who lived near the steep, forested entry path. They warned their children of the dangers there. There are demons in those woods, they said. You mustn't go near. Perhaps the children's anxiety inadvertently roused something from its sleep. It is to that den, now befitting of its name, that the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
The thing is,
Where's Zo? Really big. So nearby nothing training would be a huge pain. Still, it's at least better than some damp and dreary cave. Such a place like that always get me down. Dude, it's just not nice. It's just nice not to worry about over attacks from the dark, or being cornered to dead ends. That said, forests provide ample cover for stalking monsters. We're spending a guard following the path. So Goblin King is using that cover now. Shut up and not get those weaker magic using Goblins. The Goblins that use magic wear black. We easily distinguish which ones we must eliminate. Goblins are our only problem, it seems. Those are bugs. But we can't chase them off with some sort of incense. That could create its own problems. At any rate, we are here to hunt the Goblin. Shall mind the insects as we make our way. And yeah, I'm taking the Phantasmal Doll. Oh, it screws me up too much. And I don't know, we'll put on light. Sure. Trust town. Let's eliminate the threat as soon as we can. We're going to give the word we shall advance. The forest is rather dense. It would be prudent to watch for blind spots. Of course, I should be on the lookout as well. For my preparations, just tell me when we should be off. Against the Godwarners, was it? Can you imagine it to be too much trouble? No, we shouldn't let our guards down. We're getting all set to help. What is it? You're not bother, honest. Be careful, the Goblin King's no joke. Try taking his little friends first, but then the Goblin King saw them getting stronger. Gonna fight it. Don't let it be the last one standing. You think you want to take out the Cronies first, focus on him, but that's not gonna work out like you might think. So nice little bit of extra detailing.
Let's go.
To little extra strategy for facing off against our mark. Gotta face off against our mark.
What is this?
Feeling like the whole forest shrouded in a veil of bloodlust. So we know we're here. And this will be the last day it walks free.
There they
As
are.
we can see him.
Charging it.
What? Huh.
Okay.
Huh. Huh. Was
See the enemy.
not expecting that. It just means we can probably, well, we'll definitely be able to do this in time. Jesus, I was...
There they are. Charging it.
Ow.
Forward.
Yeah, goblins are really annoying to fight just because they have no weaknesses.
I see the enemy.
But I mean, if we can just kill them like this, then...
I'm right here.
I mean, sure. Alright.
Right there.
This is a very annoying dungeon otherwise, because it's a lot of enemies that you can't... And, like, you have to defeat a lot of enemies, too, in order to get through here. But, I mean, if we can take them all out on the overworld, then... I mean, all the power to us, I guess. I mean, we might be missing out on some potential steals, but, like... Oh no.
Right there.
Really not that big of an issue. Oh.
I see the enemy.
I mean, this also means that we can clear out the entire dungeon from every enemy.
There they are.
Hold up. I want to have... I'm going to here. And I want to import Blizz.
Right there. Charging it.
And can we... Thank you. Volley. Sure. Why not?
I'll cut you down.
Sure, let's go for the crit.
Right on target.
Nice.
Hold back.
Roll.
Freeze.
You hit the
Blizz will do a lot. 320.
Your opening
Pretty good.
Heroes.
Diagonal slash.
Here's what I must.
Little mage light.
Mandible bearing.
Warrior.
Not now.
I'm gonna pass it over to Will, who can be more certain with the kill.
smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
There we go. Lots of mag, lots of archetype experience as well.
Feel greater power
I
within.
see the enemy.
Forward.
Charging it.
Forward.
And this is I was not expecting to be able to kill on the overworld. I was prepared to, end this episode midway through the dungeon. If you leave, a lot of them will respawn, so it's not even like I could really go and save. Alright. You're a candidate in the tournament, aren't you? I am too, actually. I'm not about you today. Can't even defeat a single goblin. You might not be cut out for this. Why would you decide to run in the tournament? I got far from my workshop, but I couldn't bring myself to tell the missus. When I heard about the tournament, I figured it'd be my chance, but nah, wishful thinking. Be honest with your wife. Yeah, you're right, old man. I lost sight of the big picture. So just some of the stones and turn them off. I appreciate the stage you've talked into me. So let me tell you, the bounty you look for will come out if you hunt the goblins wearing black specifically. When I can't tell you. When you fight the goblins, make sure to keep your health up. Yes, there wasn't much usual man life. Wish you luck. Yeah, we're gonna have no problem keeping our health up because we can kill them in the overworld.
Come on! How's that?
Hey,
Pack Leader's finally made his entrance.
Oi!
Hey, that's...
what?
Goblin King. Careful, meaning signs that he's way stronger than the other ones. He's stronger than an average goblin, but he's still a goblin. That's incredible, I should think. What that was so, but a goblin that grows that big is likely capable of greater thought. Must stay on guard. Wait, so he's big and put king in his name. So I share with some of the price of his hubris. Trying to make him angry? Show us much hospitality, your majesty. Let's move on now to the exchanging of gifts.
I'll use what I must.
Goblin King, let's go and yoink from him. I said. Let's go and yoink from him. I said. Let's go on and yoink from him. Don't worry, we'll get this.
I'll use what I must.
There we go, Sentinel's Talisman.
Let's make an
Get
end.
it. Yeah, we'll round slash. We don't want to take out all of them except for the Goblin King. But we can at least take out all but one of them. Probably that one back there would be our best one to leave alive.
Scour! Stay focused!
Psych.
With blade in hand!
That's a nice proclamation on Hulkenberg. Get them focused in on her. And then slash you down. Tarkaja, everyone's attack up is a bit annoying, but even on a crit, only 29. Okay, the big guy does 40, which is not half. I mean, it's a bit stronger, but
Two remaining.
take you out.
No. Come forth, royal soul. Wind.
Yeah, sure. We can just psych. Jump thrust. What even are these guys? He missed too. Pathetic. 24 and 17. You can see what you can potentially steal from them. If you've already fought an enemy like that before.
Warrior. I'll cut you down.
139, let's slicer you down.
Scour.
We'll psych again.
A tough one. For all that we strive for.
And that should be you down. Yeah. Again, I was not expecting it to go this well. This dungeon as a whole took what, like 6 minutes? We get the scrap metal slab and extra thief. Our knight's almost leveled up.
Steady effort is key.
Made it
Imagine,
somehow.
bloody hell, he was strong. Didn't figure that from a goblin. Doesn't mean we can skip the insults? The business about hubris and it's just a goblin? I said that more to boost everyone's spirits, you know, rather the troops saw that. Yes, you routed the goblin troops quite sufficiently. You honestly think I made it worse? Wait in here, Will. Did I help or hinder?
Hey,
No, sure, that was just a coincidence. There, see? I suppose I was restraining myself from carelessly provoking our enemies either way.
Jeez.
Taking it to heart, misjudging an opponent's strength is to disclose one's lack thereof. My father used to say that. Being humble like this drives his point home. That's enough introspection for one day. Let's head back to the recruitment center to report. We will head straight.
let us go.
Actually, shit, I shouldn't have done that. I think we still have more to explore in there. Luckily, we can just run right back in. Again, I was not expecting this to be so quick. But yeah, still a little bit more dungeon that we have to explore. I don't remember if there's a chest in here at all. But if there is, then you don't want to miss out on that. Doesn't mean we can can afford to get a little bit more experience. I mean, maybe we'll even level up Knight to 20 for Hulkenberg on the way, because she seemed really close. There we go. Bit of a shame that we didn't see it, but mastering a class will get you. I should have probably actually done a fight for it. Oh well.
I see the end.
But mastering a class will get you permanent stat buffs depending on the class. That will transfer to everyone.
Right there.
Transfer to every class from there on. In addition, this now allows us to get the. Let's just. Really? These guys are tougher than the goblins? Alright. Looking sure. Weak to wind and... Oh, right. Weak to wind and dark. And Pierce. Forgot about Pierce. Is that gonna be enough for... No, it's not.
Right there.
You know what? Let's... I'll show it off. There's... Show off the tutorial for it. And Hero's Fruit. There we go, it's whatever. Joel's Master has resulted in continued growth. Strength increased by 2. And it's not gonna show us... Well, okay, it's just that. I don't know exactly what stats each class give, but I feel like they're probably pretty self-explanatory. You know, the Warrior's gonna get you extra strength. Knight gives extra endurance, stuff like that. I'll probably be able to find exact list somewhere, but I know I should really switch up the classes a bit. Oh well. Okay, and just down we have to go. Oh, and the Tooth. Hello, Tooth. Yeah, Ghetto, you may perform an open volley to stun your enemies. Want good advice, Toothy? You know how to get an open volley on monsters when you smack them a good one. But when you attack a stunned enemy in battle, sometimes they wake up. Get a chewy situation. Sometimes I'll attack you to stun enemy and just wait for your next turn might be the wall's play. How's that? All this talk of stunning left you stunned and stunting? Well, if you want more of the Tooth truth, you'll have to follow me next time. I was going for a Brooklyn accent initially, and then that quickly died. So... yeah. We're just going to interrupt this exercise session. And you are last one. Ow. Rude.
Trading has paid off.
Almost missed out on a single selling item. Whew. Would have been tragic. But I think that'll do it for this time. Well, we are at time. Do I wanna? Nah, might as well head back to town. And get all that taken care of. Yeah. Turn in the quest at the very least. Get our cash. Stuff like that.
Now then.
What do you gotta say? Okay, you... It's the same thing. Turn to town.
Right?
Think about what to eat?
Alright.
It's Goblin King taken care of then. The people living around Martyr can rest easy. The will befall any monster underestimates his opponents. Still on that? But the lesson is learned even should something pose no great threat on its own, strength is often found in numbers. Gonna go report at the recruitment center. Let's get to that soon.
You see?
12 days left until we depart. We've got to apprehend Morris to get the truth of these abductions out of him before we go. He claims to be driven by greed. That excuse rings hollow in my ears. There are undoubtedly larger motives behind these abductions. I thought myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable. I shall sleep well after such a feast.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We should hurry.
Check this out.
We already did that bounty.
Mister.
All right then.
Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna end up doing regarding Maria. For the Goblin King, reward is what, like,
We did it.
12,000? 16. 16 plus an extra 3 points of courage?
All right.
4. 4 points of courage.
Well,
And next time,
what do you think of this?
we...
Oh,
Oh,
yeah?
and we're also getting information on another monster from out in the mausoleum. Some noble on the Sunlameo wants to turn that in. And before I forget, we'll also go to this guy. And... okay, a couple things. On inclement weather, plan traveling, be sure to keep an eye on the weather. You'll quickly find yourself in quite the bind if you fight enemies without staying aware of your surroundings. Ones become much stronger in bad weather. Steel City would have brought them to their knees, normally wouldn't even make them flinch when this happens. You don't handle it? It's you lot. You want to plan on your training around the weather? Ask the fortune teller. The forecast will cost you though. Useful to check every so often. Vermin of Man-Eater Grotto. So these stones man-eaters grow. Many people go there, startling few ever come back. Shall the place got its name? Keep it in their place towards the Alpha Rockworm Valor. Now apparently that's the leader of the Valor pack. Rumor has it there are several of them there. When you slay one, they call for help. They call for another immediately. So you want to make an end of it, you have to defeat them all at the same time. Apparently they're weak to ice. When we study, but they're vulnerable to the cold. Other than that, there's also the critters like bugs and flower monsters. Careful of those things, they'll try to paralyze you. You know about the village on the road to the cave? Still equipment there that prevents paralysis. Prepare yourself well, and then go. That's all I'm saying. But buy some more information from me when you come back, eh? And the secret of Kagante Castle.
He's the real skinny.
You know me, there's not a huge amount of monsters dwelling in the castle on the ground right now. Don't ask me how they got there, or why. I don't know, and I don't care to find out. In my line of work, there's some information that's not worth losing your life over. Entire menagerie of monsters down there now, but ones you really need to watch out for are the giant lizards and the wild hounds. The lizard-like beasts are a wily bunch. They lie in wait underwater and wait for people to turn their backs before they lunge out and attack. Meanwhile, the hounds will let out a piercing howl if they spot you. The noise really fires up their little friends. Don't estimate either of these threats. However, you can counter their tactics with some tricks of your own. You'll be able to gain the upper hand if you can put them to sleep. So, with all that information grabbed, that'll do it for this time. And next time, we'll be taking care of our second bounty. Or starting to take care of it, at least. But until then, see you guys later.